hemos estado estudiando el futuro, uno de los futuros, que es will, solamente con el verbo to be. So now it's time to study with other verbs. Remember, will no tiene un significado. Lo tendrá cuando vaya conjugado con un verbo. Y cuando vaya conjugado con este verbo, tendrá las terminaciones haré, hará, irá. I will be, yo seré, yo estaré. I will play, yo jugaré. I will teach, yo enseñaré. She will learn, ella aprenderá. We will need, nosotros necesitaremos. They will teach, ellos enseñarán. So this is not difficult to learn. All we have to do is study and memorize that if we have will, it's first of all we need a pronoun, after we need will, and then we need a verb. And this verb is always going to be in present tense. The verb in present, but if we have will before this verb in present tense, we are going to translate it in future. You see? Will plus verb in present tense. Will más verbo en tiempo presente me lo convierte en tiempo futuro. Y justamente con las terminaciones hará, haré, irá. I will be in my house tomorrow. Yo estaré en mi casa mañana. I will study French next year. Yo estudiaré francés el próximo año. They will come to La Esperanza. Ellos vendrán a la esperanza. I will go to Europe. Yo iré a Europa. He will read a book for me. Él leerá un libro para mí. I am in the United States now. Estoy en los Estados Unidos ahora. And when I go back to Honduras, cuando vaya de regreso a Honduras, I will give a hug and a kiss to my daughter. Le daré un beso y un abrazo a mi hija. I will give a hug and a kiss to my daughter. Entonces, todos los verbos que ustedes conozcan, conjugados con will, los convierte en tiempo futuro. I will think. Yo pensaré. Y recordemos en forma negativa, won't o will not. So I won't think, no pensaré. I won't teach English tomorrow. Yo no enseñaré inglés mañana. She won't come to my house tomorrow. Ella no vendrá a mi casa mañana. I won't go to Europe next year. Yo no iré a Europa el próximo año. Entonces, fácil. Y recuerdan ustedes en tiempo o en forma interrogativa. Primero es will más pronombre más verbo en tiempo presente. Es will you go to Europe next year? ¿Irás a Europa el otro año? Will you go to Europe next year? The telephone is ringing. Who's calling? I don't know. This is not part of the class. But now this is really important to know. You see, I am not going to answer the telephone because this is not my house. And of course, I cannot answer the telephone of someone else that is not mine. Because I remember my mother touched me when I was a kid. You don't have to touch anything that is not yours. So this is not my house. This is my friend's David's house. So I am not going to answer the phone. Actually, I didn't answer the phone and the phone stopped ringing. You see? So Now, think. I am going to use will in future. The telephone was ringing. If the telephone will ring again, I won't pick it up too. I won't pick it up anyway, because this is not my house. I will be here sitting down in front of this camera talking to you, and if the telephone will ring again, I will not take it, because this is not my house. I will take it if my friend David tell me, Carlos, you can answer the phone if I am not in the house, if I am not home. Otherwise, I am not going to answer. So, I am really glad that we are learning English and we are understanding, because this is what it is. Just practicing, we are going to know how much English we can speak. So, you see, it wasn't in the class, it wasn't in the notebook, this phone call, and you see, I spoke a little bit about this phone call right now. So this is what you have to do. Everything you see, everything you know, everything you touch, you can say it in English. That's not a big problem. All you need to do is speak. You don't have to try. Don't try it. Do it.